Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another episode of MACAAN Sordowado. Welcome. Inshallah, today we will be making lemon chicken with potatoes. You guys, this is such a flavorful dish. You're gonna love it. Let's get started. So these are the ingredients we will be using. We definitely need chicken. So this is a whole chicken that's been cut into pieces. Definitely important to have the skin on for this recipe. We'll be using some salt. There's our garlic, our potatoes, of course. These are the seasonings. So it's some black pepper, oregano, and some chili powder. Of course, we'll need some oil and the lemon juice that you see there. So now what we need to do is basically marinate our chicken. So we're just going to put everything together. First, we will go ahead and throw our chicken pieces in there. Make sure it's well washed. And then we will add our seasonings. So here, make sure you actually season your chicken well, because that definitely will enhance the flavor. So put a generous amount of salt in there, depending, obviously I can't really see the measurements, but depending on how much chicken you're making, just kind of like eyeball it when you need. So there's the black pepper and the oregano. The chili powder, of course, is optional. Some people don't like it spicy, but really I think you should put a little bit. It just gives it that kick. But it is optional. Throw in there your minced garlic, as well as our lemon juice. You can use fresh lemon if you'd like, but of course you definitely need to have lemon in this recipe. And just a dash of some vegetable oil or olive oil, whatever you have on hand. So we're going to go ahead and just mix everything together. Don't be shy. Go ahead and use your hands. Make sure everything is incorporated well. All those pieces get, all those seasonings, all those spices there. And now we're going to throw in our potato. So we need to season marinate our potatoes as well. So make sure your potatoes are like nice and chunky, instead of having little tiny pieces. So now we're just going to cover and refrigerate for up to 2 hours, minimum 2 hours, but you can also overnight it as well. So I marinated my chicken and potatoes for 2 hours, and this is how it looks now 2 hours later. All those spices, all those seasonings, incorporated into our chicken very nicely. So now we are going to place our pieces onto our dish. Make sure that the skin part of the chicken is at the top, because that definitely is where we want it to be nice and crispy. So here the liquid that I'm using is actually chicken broth. I just used half a Maggi piece and a little bit of water, and put it in the microwave till it melted. You can use water as well, but I find the chicken broth to be a lot more flavorful. Now we're throwing in our potatoes. Make sure the pieces are, separated well, and then any spacing, of course, we're going to be putting our potatoes in there. So once we have all of our pieces there, we're just going to spoon in the liquid that remained from the marinated chicken and potatoes. So this is not the broth, but this is the marinated liquid. So we're just going to go ahead and splash a little bit on each piece. Once we've done that, we just don't want our chicken obviously to burn or to dry out. We're going to turn our stove on to 425 and have it on bake. So there's the temperature, 425, and then have it on bake. So we're just going to throw it in the oven for it took about an hour for me, and it should really take an hour. So halfway through the cooking, I did not touch it or anything. So this is like basically 30 minutes later. What I'm doing is just flipping the chicken pieces because I don't want it to really dry at the top, and I want to get all those flavors in. So just kind of flip those pieces over, but make sure you flip it back to where it was, because we want it still to be skin side up. And then just put it back in there and then let it cook for another 20 minutes. So 20 minutes later, we're actually going to put it on broil because we want the skin part of the chicken to be nice and crispy. So I just increased the, instead of it having be on bake, I just put it to broil. And so let it cook for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes later, this is how it actually churned out. See, it's like nice and crispy at the top. So have it on broil for 10 minutes, like I said. And then now we presented it. So now what we need to do is cook our potatoes further. The potatoes are cooked, but we want it to be nice and crispy. So we're going to increase our temperature to 500, have it on broil for 10 minutes. So just put it back on the stove on broil and the temperature up to 500. And then let it kind of get nice and crispy and have the liquid kind of to dry out there. So there it is. 10 minutes later, our potatoes are nice and golden at the top, and you know, the liquid, it has dried quite a bit. It was simple as that, you guys. Like, honestly, mashallah, this is such an easy recipe, and it is so flavorful. It is so good. You guys would truly love it. I really hope you guys do try it out. We're just gonna go ahead and place all the potatoes on the plate there, and it is ready to be served. Can be eaten with whatever you want, rice, pasta, with, you know, bread, whatever you want, or even just like have it as a salad. And the chicken and potatoes, you guys would definitely love it. I hope you guys try it out. Definitely let me know in the comment below how you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you like this recipe. See, look at the potato. Like, it's cooked right through. And the chicken is like nice and crispy at the top, mashallah. And it is super juicy inside. There we go. It is not dry at all. I hate dry chicken. But definitely try it out. For those who are not subscribed, please subscribe so you could, you know, be able to view future videos. Let me know, like I said, in the comment below. Enjoy. Assalamu alaikum.